Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're lacing up our walking shoes and diving deep into the heart of Sweden's second largest city. Now, you might have heard of its famous canals and trams, but we're going beyond the usual tourist spots. We're on a mission to uncover the hidden gems and urban secrets that truly make this city magical. Our journey begins in Haga, one of Gothenburg's oldest and most charming neighborhoods. Forget the main street for a second, and let's wander down these cobblestone alleyways. Look at these beautifully preserved wooden houses, known as Each one tells a story. While most people flock here for the giant cinnamon buns, and trust me, they are legendary, the real magic is in the small, independent shops and quiet courtyards tucked away from the crowds. It feels like stepping back in time, doesn't it? Next, we're heading over to the Majorna district. This area has a completely different vibe. It's a bit more greedy, more artistic, and undeniably cool. This used to be a working-class neighborhood for sailors and factory workers, and that spirit is still alive today. But now, it's also a hub for creatives. We'll find incredible street art decorating the walls, vintage stores filled with unique treasures, and some of the best independent breweries in the city. The real secret here is to just get lost. Every corner you turn reveals a new gallery, a quirky cafe, or a stunning view of the harbor. This is where you feel the real, beating heart of modern Gothenburg. Now for a little green escape, right in the middle of the city. We're not going to the main city park. Instead, we're heading to a lesser-known spot, the Gothenburg Botanical Garden. But we're not just looking at the flowers. There's a hidden path that leads up to a rocky outlet. From here, you get a breathtaking panoramic view of the entire city. It's the perfect place to catch your breath, soak in the scenery, and feel like you've discovered your own private viewpoint. It's moments like these that make traveling so special. Let's cross the river to the Heisingan site. This area is undergoing a massive transformation, blending old industrial heritage with cutting-edge architecture. Our destination is a former shipyard area, now a vibrant cultural district. Here, you'll find an incredible food market inside a repurposed industrial hall, serving everything from local seafood to international street food. But the true gem is the public sauna, floating right on the water. It's a truly Swedish experience with an amazing industrial chic backdrop. It shows how Gothenburg is so brilliant at repurposing its history for the future. As our walk comes to an end, we're exploring the area around By day, it's a bustling shopping street. But if you look closely, you'll find hidden courtyards that transform into lively social hubs in the evening. These secret inner yards are filled with food trucks, pop-up bars, and locals enjoying the long summer nights. It is the perfect example of Gothenburg's fika culture, the art of taking a break but with a modern, urban twist. It's not about finding the fanciest restaurant, it's about discovering these shared, joyful spaces that make the city feel like home. So there you have it, a glimpse into the secret side of Gothenburg. It's a city that rewards the curious, a place where the best experiences are often found just off the beaten path. I hope this inspires you to explore a little deeper on your next trip, no matter where you go. What are some hidden gems you've discovered in your travels? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. That's the magic we're chasing today. We're talking about urban photography walks, turning your everyday city views into absolutely stunning visuals. It's not just about snapping pictures. It's about telling a story, capturing the soul of your neighborhood, one frame at a time. So grab your camera, or even just your phone. First things first, what makes a great urban photo? It's all about the perspective. Instead of just pointing your camera straight ahead, try looking up at the towering skyscrapers, or looking down at the intricate patterns on the pavement. Get low to the ground for a dramatic angle, or find a high vantage point for a sweeping city. Angles change everything. Look for leading lines, things like roads, railings, or the edge of a building that can draw the viewer's eye right into your photo. This simple trick adds so much depth and makes your images incredibly dynamic. Next up, let's talk about light. Light is your best friend in photography. The golden hours, right after sunrise and just before sunset, are famous for a reason. The light is soft, warm, and creates these beautiful, long shadows that add drama and texture to your shots. But don't discount other times of day. The harsh midday sun can create bold, graphic shadows, perfect for black and white photography. And what about a cloudy day? That's like having a giant, natural softbox in the sky, giving you even flattering light for portraits or architectural details. Even rain can be amazing, creating reflections on the streets that double the beauty of city lights. Now, let's get into the heart of it. Capturing the soul of your neighborhood. This is about more than just buildings. It's about the people, the energy, the little details that make a place unique. Don't be afraid to photograph people, of course. Always be respectful. A candid shot of a street vendor, a musician playing on a corner, or even just people rushing to work can tell a powerful story. Look for the small things. A colorful mural on a hidden wall, a quirky storefront sign, an old doorway with peeling paint. These details are the street stories that make up the character of a place. They're the visual narratives that bring your city walk to life. To really build a narrative, think like a storyteller. What's the beginning, middle, and end of your photo walk? Maybe you start with a wide shot of the skyline at dawn, then move into close-ups of the morning market coming to life, and end with a quiet shot of a lonely street lamp as night falls. When you look back at your photos, they should feel like a journey. A great tip is to look for contrasts. Old architecture next to modern glass towers, the quiet calm of a park against the bustle of a main street, or a splash of bright color in an otherwise monochrome scene. These juxtapositions create visual interest and tell a more complex, engaging story. And finally, my biggest piece of advice is just to be curious. Put your phone away, well, except for taking pictures, and just walk. Wander down that alley you've always passed by. Look in the windows of shops you've never entered. Pay attention to the sounds, the smells, and the overall vibe. The more you immerse yourself in your surroundings, the more you'll see. Photography is about seeing, not just looking. Your best photos will come when you connect with the place you're in. So, challenge yourself to see your own city through fresh eyes. I hope this inspires you to head out on your own urban photo adventure. It's one of the most rewarding ways to connect with your environment and unleash your creativity. You don't need fancy gear. You just need a desire to explore and tell a story.
बिठाए ना बस
We're in Gothenburg, Sweden, about to explore the absolutely charming district of Haga. If you love cozy cafes, stunning old architecture, and a bit of local folklore, you are in for a treat. So grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's wander through the cobblestone streets of Haga together. Our journey begins on Haga, the main artery of this historic neighborhood. The first thing you'll notice is the architecture. Haga is famous for its well-preserved wooden houses, known as landschavinges. These are unique to Gothenburg. See how the ground floor is made of stone, while the 2 floors above are built from wood. This design was a clever workaround for fire regulations back in the 19th century. Walking here feels like stepping back in time. Each building has its own personality, with painted facades in soft pastels and rich earth tones, and windows adorned with flower boxers. It's impossible not to stop every few feet to take a photo. Now, you can't talk about Sweden without talking about fika. And Haga is arguably the fika capital of Gothenburg. Fika is more than just a coffee break. It's a social institution, a moment to slow down and connect with friends over a hot drink and something sweet. And when it comes to sweet treats, Haga goes big. I mean, really big. We're on a mission to find the legendary Hagabo, a cinnamon bun the size of a dinner plate. Yes, you heard that right. Let's head into Kaffhuserin, the birthplace of this giant pastry. The smell of cinnamon and cardamom is just heavenly. Look at this. It's enormous. Trying to eat this gracefully is a challenge in itself, but it's a delicious one. It's so soft, buttery, and packed with flavor. Sharing is recommended, but I'm not judging if you want to tackle it yourself. But Haga is more than just giant cinnamon buns. The district is brimming with independent shops and boutiques. You won't find the big chain stores here. Instead, you'll discover everything from handmade jewelry and quirky home decor to vintage clothing and artisanal toys. It's the perfect place to find a unique souvenir. I love popping into the little antique shops, where you can find old maps of the city, classic Swedish glassware, and all sorts of treasures with a story to tell. Each storefront is as charming as the last, making window shopping a real pleasure. Let's venture off the main street for a bit. The smaller side alleys are where you can really feel the historic atmosphere. It's quieter here, and you can appreciate the details of the wooden houses up close. Look at the intricate carvings on the door frames and the old-fashioned lanterns hanging from the walls. You can almost hear the echoes of the past, the footsteps of the workers who once lived in these very homes. Haga was originally a working-class suburb, and that humble spirit is still part of its charm. Now for a bit of local legend. If you look up towards the hill at the end of Haga, you'll see Skansen-Kronen, a fortress built in the 17th century. The story goes that the fortress was built to defend against Danish attacks from the south, but it was never actually used in battle. Today, it offers one of the best panoramic views of Gothenburg. The climb up is a little steep, but trust me, it's worth every step. From the top, you can see the entire layout of Haga, the city's rooftops, and the bustling harbor in the distance. It's a peaceful spot to just sit and take it all in. Another fascinating part of Haga's history is its reputation. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, it had a bit of a rough and tumble character, but through dedicated preservation efforts, it was transformed into the beloved, picturesque neighborhood it is today. They managed to save these beautiful wooden buildings from demolition, preserving a vital piece of Gothenburg's heritage. It's a wonderful example of how a community can come together to protect its history. As the afternoon sun starts to cast long shadows on the cobblestones, the atmosphere in Haga becomes even more magical. The cafes light up, creating warm, inviting glows. People are winding down their day, meeting for an after-work fika, their laughter echoing through the streets. It's this sense of community and relaxed pace of life that really defines the Haga experience. It's not just a tourist destination, it's a living, breathing neighborhood where people cherish the simple pleasures. Before we leave, I want to explore one last corner. There are so many hidden courtyards tucked away behind the main buildings. Many of them are open to the public, and they feel like secret gardens. You'll find little cafes with outdoor seating, surrounded by greenery. It's the perfect escape from the already calm main street. Finding these spots makes you feel like you've discovered a local secret. So, what's the verdict on Haga? It's a must visit. It perfectly captures the Swedish concept of mysigt, which means cozy, comfortable, and pleasant. From the historic wooden houses and the irresistible fika culture, to the unique shops and the friendly, relaxed vibe, Haga is a place that invites you to slow down and simply enjoy the moment. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just someone looking for a beautiful place to stroll, this district has something for you. It is a reminder that sometimes the best travel experiences are found in the simplest things. A good cup of coffee, a beautiful street, and a moment of peace. Thanks so much for joining me on this little tour of Haga. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you've been to Haga, or have any other favorite spots in Gothenburg, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more
Turn
travel
right
adventures.
onto Valgarten.
Until next time, happy travels.
Turn right to stay on Don Kirkoplan.
Gothenburg Landvetter Airport, or GOT. Why is it a hidden gem? Well, stick around, because I'm
Turn
about
right
to
to
give you
stay
the
on Don
ultimate walk.
Kirkoplan.
First things first. Let's talk about what makes Landvetter so special. While Stockholm Arlanda is the giant, Landvetter offers a completely different vibe. It's calmer, incredibly efficient, and has this distinctly Scandinavian feel, clean, modern, and super user-friendly. For travelers looking to explore Sweden's beautiful west coast, this is your perfect gateway. Getting to and from the airport is a breeze. The Flygbussarna airport coaches are your best friend here. They run frequently, are comfortable, and take you directly to Gothenburg city center in about 20 to 30 minutes. The journey itself is pretty scenic, giving you your first glimpse of the Swedish landscape. Taxis and rental cars are also readily available right outside the terminal, making your onward journey seamless. Now, let's step inside. The terminal is a single, well-organized building, which means no confusing transfers or long walks between gates. Everything is designed with the passenger in mind. The check-in and security processes are famously quick. I've flown through here multiple times, and I'm always amazed at how smoothly everything runs. It really takes a lot of the stress out of traveling. Feeling hungry? Landvetter has you covered. It's not just about grabbing a quick, sad sandwich. You can find everything from classic Swedish meatballs at Sweshop to delicious pastries and coffee at one of the many cafes. There are also great options for a sit-down meal, like O'Leary's for some pub grub or a nice glass of wine at the bar. It is a great way to start or end your Swedish adventure with a taste of local and international flavors. And what about shopping? The duty-free shop is extensive, offering everything from Swedish souvenirs and delicacies like smoked salmon and crisp bread to international brands. You can also find classic Scandinavian design stores, which are perfect for picking up a unique gift or a stylish travel accessory. It's a shopping experience that feels curated, not just a random collection of stores. One of the standout features of Landvetter is its commitment to creating a relaxing atmosphere. There are plenty of comfortable seating areas, many with charging stations for all your devices. The airport also offers free high-speed Wi-Fi throughout the terminal, which is a lifesaver. If you need a moment of peace, there's even a quiet room for meditation or reflection. It's these thoughtful little details that make a huge difference. For those traveling with family, Landvetter is fantastic. There are dedicated play areas for kids to burn off some energy before the flight, and the facilities are well equipped to handle the needs of parents and children. So, why do I call it a hidden gem? Because Landvetter combines the efficiency and amenities of a major international airport with the relaxed, welcoming atmosphere of a smaller, regional one. It sets the perfect entry point to explore the stunning city of Gothenburg and the breathtaking Bahus. You get all the benefits without the typical big airport chaos. Next time you're replanning a trip to Sweden, consider flying into Gothenburg. It's a travel experience that sets a positive tone for your entire trip. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this guide helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and hidden gems. Let me know in the comments if you've been to Landvetter and what you thought. See you in the next one.